Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma salli ala ashrafil mursaleen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Inshallah, today we are going to discuss a very important topic, and that is the relationship between Islam and justice. Let me begin with Sheikh Abdul Salam. Sheikh Abdul Salam, what is the relationship between Islam and justice?
I am not comfortable answering the question on the relationship between Islam and justice.
Why?
But since you asked the question, allow me to make two clarifications.
Go ahead.
Firstly, if there must be difference to establish a relationship between two concepts, my position is that there is no point asking about the relationship between Islam and justice, because Islam is justice and justice is Islam. It is like asking about the relationship between 5 daily prayers and worship, when worship is prayer and prayer is worship. Secondly, if by relationship you mean similarity, correlation and connection, then I will say Islam is connected to justice in every sense and in every details. Also, do you have anything contrary to that?
Are you indirectly asking me a question? No, I don't think I will answer your question. Okay, I am afraid, because if I get it wrong, I know you guys, you are going to laugh at me.
No, you don't laugh at me.
You not laugh at me?
Yes.
But I'm not comfortable answering your question too. Let me put the question to Sister Aisha. Sister Aisha, do you have contrary opinion to what Sheikh Abdul Salam just said?
Sir, I will answer your question with another question.
Okay.
Do you want me to say Islam is different from justice, or justice is different from Islam? I think Abdul Salam has perfectly answered the question.
Oh, this is profound. This is deep. Okay, can a Muslim be unjust?
A Muslim, injustice, the two are not related.
Okay, let me put the question this way. Can someone commit an act of injustice and still be referred to as a Muslim?
Sir, you are asked difficult question, but I'll make an attempt to answer it.
Okay.
Do you recall the hadith you taught us?
Which hadith?
I found the answer to a question in the hadith. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "La yazni zani hina yazni wa huwa mu'min."
Yeah.
The fornicator is not a believer while he is committing fornication. وَلَا يَشْرَبُ الْخَمْرَ حِينَ يَشْرَبُ وَهُوَ مُؤْمِنٌ. The drinker of wine is not a believer while he is drinking wine. وَلَا يَسْرِقُ حِينَ يَسْرِقُ وَهُوَ مُؤْمِنٌ. The thief is not a believer while he is stealing.
Aisha, that is not all. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam further said, وَلَا يَنْتَهِبُ نُهْبَةً يَرْفَعُ النَّاسُ إِلَيْهِ فِيهَا أَبْصَارَهُمْ حِينَ يَنْتَهِبُهَا وَهُوَ مُؤْمِنٌ. The plunderer is not a believer while he is plundering and people are looking at him.
In fact, in another narration, the Prophet said, وَلَا يَقْتُلُ وَهُوَ مُؤْمِنٌ. And he is not a believer while he is killing. Thank you, Absalam Suleiman, for the addition. Based on this hadith, when a Muslim commits an act of injustice, he or she is at that point in time not a believer.
Okay, Sheikh Suleiman, do you agree with her?
Yes, sir. An act of injustice cannot be attributed to a Muslim.
No.
When a Muslim steals, kills, or fornicates, he or she should be addressed as a thief, as a killer, or as a fornicator. His or her act of injustice has nothing to do with Islam, nor does Islam have anything to do with him or her.
MashaAllah, I've learned a lot. Jazakumullahu khaira.
Ameen.
So, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.